After years of city life, I finally retreated to my valley cabin, a rustic, charming place surrounded by rolling hills, dense forests, and a river that curved like a silver ribbon through the land. I had purchased this property long before the HOA even existed. In fact, I owned the entire valley, deeds, surveys, and property maps proving it. That didn't stop HOA Karen from making a spectacle of herself. The day I arrived, she called the local sheriff, insisting that I had no right to access the cabin. "This property is adjacent to the HOA," she shouted over the phone. "And you can't just move in like this?" I calmly ignored her. When the sheriff arrived, Karen pointed fingers, waving her HOA documents. I invited him to walk the property. As he followed, it became abundantly clear: the boundaries, the land records, the surveys, every inch of the valley belonged to me. Karen's face went pale, her hands trembling with fury. Refusing to leave, she tried to intimidate me with legal threats and accusations, but all she did was highlight her own ignorance. I strolled through the valley. The cabin in view, deer grazing nearby, river sparkling in the sunlight, a land untouched, serene, and mine. The sheriff politely explained that Karen had no authority here. The HOA had zero jurisdiction, and any interference could be considered trespassing. Karen tried one last time to assert control, but I simply smiled and reminded her, "I own every foot of this valley. You're welcome to leave any time." Word of the incident quickly spread. Neighbors, friends, and local media began referring to her as Valley Karen, the woman who tried to boss around a property she didn't own. Social media erupted with comments praising calm authority and property rights. From that day on, I returned to my valley cabin without fear. HOA Karen occasionally drives past the property, glaring from a distance, but she knows better than to set foot here. The valley remains mine, peaceful, private, and completely immune to entitlement. Lesson learned: some people think rules apply everywhere. Some people forget to check the deed. In this case, ownership, patience, and calm authority were all that was needed. The valley is mine. Karen's influence is not. Peace reigns where property is respected.